Hip 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 hop horn. What's up, guys? Welcome into Off the Board with part of the Better Day family presented by FanDuel. Here with Jake Hassan, I'm Colby Marcio. Folks, it feels like it's been 2 weeks since we've done this. It's only been 8 days, and I don't like that. I used to do a show every single day. Don't do that anymore because stupid. Anywho, I miss doing stuff every day because it's not that I'm lazy. Jake, I don't know if you feel the same way. It just feels like you're like, oh, I got to do that show today. Not that I don't want to do it. It's just that it's not part of my everyday routine. And I'm such an ADHD paralysis guy that I have to have a same routine daily, or I'm like, I don't know if I can fit that in today. But Jake, I love seeing you. I love working with you and Matt. That is not me being like, God, I wish I was
all right,
doing
man. We,
something
we
else.
get the message, dude. All right.
I hate everybody.
No, I
Jake,
do
howdy.
exactly what you mean, because it's like, it's not that you're not looking forward to it. It's that it's like, it's this one pivotal moment in the week that then like it creeps up on you where you're like, okay, like for example, today, like I'm at the gym and I'm like, like an intrusive thought. I'm like, wow, man, I already worked today. I'm good. Like I don't have anything to do today. And then it hits me and I'm like, oh wait, I do actually have one more thing to do. Like, which again, like your point, it's not a bad thing at all. Like you would rather be doing it more, but it's just that like it kind of just goes on the back burner because once we're done today, it's like, okay, we're done for 7 days or we're done for 6 days. And then you kind of push it to the back of your mind because you don't have to think about it for a couple days. So I completely get what you're saying.
Yeah, and wish I had time to do this every day, but our schedules just don't work out well enough to even attempt it. But the funny part is about us saying this. I know there's days, excuse me, burped, over the last 8 days where you were like, man, I wish we were live right now talking about blah. Like, luckily for us, we get to talk about Jorge Soler getting punched in the face.
Oh
with
my
baseball.
God. Dude.
And you know what I thought of? Perfect. No. Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. Would you rather be Bryce Harper trying to chuck the helmet or Jorge Soler getting punched with the baseball?
I'd rather be Soler because like you eat that and you're a legend. Like Harper in the helmet, like that's just a meme forever. Like you get made fun of. Like Soler, he's a big dude, tough dude. You just eat that and you're like, okay, like you're the man. Like you're cool as hell. Like Harper is just a dweeb now forever for that.
Or, this was my second option, would you rather be Jorge Soler getting punched in the face with a baseball or Eloy Jimenez getting injured during Tim Anderson getting his face punched in by Jose Ramirez?
Or well, I saw a funny tweet. I think I know what did you see the tweet today where it was like the White Sox are doing home run robbery drills? And somebody somebody quote tweets it. It goes, also known as the Eli Jimenez 60-day IL drill. Very funny. So I think that tells you everything you need to know about where we stand on that one. I thought you were going to say, would you rather be Jorge Soler eating it from another person with the baseball, or would you rather be Chris Sale punching yourself in the head with the baseball?
So I think we were both on his strikeouts, right?
Yeah.
On Monday?
Yeah, we were. And it looked so good to start. The way it started, you're like, all right, we're good. We're great.
I tuned in. I'm like, we just need one. I know he's got the shortest leash right now. We were
on the wrong pitcher. We were on the right game, wrong pitcher.
I wanted to bet the under in that game because I thought both guys were in a good spot, and glad I didn't because it would have lost. Yeah. Anywho, so here's a funny story. Jess isn't home. I could tell this story.
The roommate's not home.
It pertains to her younger brother. So her younger brother is like a competitive lunatic. She is too, but not like to this extent. So we're in Tennessee, and I went golfing with her twin brother and then her younger brother, who's 20, and then her stepdad. And it's 100 degrees in forgot what part of Tennessee.
It's Tennessee,
but it's 100 degrees. We're golfing. The younger brother misses a putt.
Oh God!
I kid you not. Punches himself in the jaw.
Come on.
Jake, so I get back on the cart.
Wait. Follow-up question. How far was the putt? Ballpark.
Jake, I don't remember anything other than him punching himself in the jaw. But so I get back to the cart. And I go, did you see? They call him Squidward. I go, did you see? This is to Jess's twin brother. I go, did you see Squidward punch himself? And her brother goes, yeah, right in the jaw. I go, I thought he punched his chest. Like, come on. He goes, no, he punched himself in the jaw. I was like, oh my God.
And listen, like I'm not above, especially like I play a lot of golf in the summers. Like played high school golf, state golfer, not a big deal. But anyway, the point being, like I play a lot of golf. Like I get that it's frustrating and that you could get pissed off playing golf. Like it's the most frustrating sport in the world. Shout out the Masters.
Imagine if he knocked himself out.
But
that would have
like,
been a story for the ages.
I can't imagine. Like I've seen people like curse and throw their club and whatever, but like I can't imagine missing a putt of any length and just winding up and go boom. Like that's lunatic behavior.
Well, here, do you want me to add on to this? So I told you the
I prefer you
temperature.
did.
What's going on, everybody? Thank you for being here.
The chat loves this story. It's very fun.
I'm gonna take it off the rails if I know it's a good story. So to make matters worse, I told you it's 100 degrees, not a cloud in the sky.
Sure.
Take a wicked guess what his attire is.
I mean, based on wait, okay, this could go one of two ways. This is either like he's wearing long sleeves and pants, or he's wearing like to use a comment from the chat, like he's going full scatabo and it's no sleeves and it's shorts.
He's wearing ass tight black pants.
Oh,
Like, and let me tell you how hot it was. He was the only person at that golf course that day in pants.
yeah.
Not even the starter. Not even the starter, who is the bouncer of every
Right.
golf course and is
Yes.
usually the biggest
For the
hard ass
uninitiated.
you've ever seen. Black pants. I thought I was gonna die. Anywho,
That's
Chris Sale, more of a badass than taking a punch.
Back to what we were saying. I mean, back to like the Solaire thing, because what I was gonna say is, like, I told you, like, I opened the gym that I work at now. Like, I opened this morning, so I had to be there at 4:30 in the morning. So your boy's in bed at 9:30. Try like, am I asleep at that time? No, because my brain just doesn't shut off. It's a whole big thing we're trying to work on. It's fine. Shout out Morgan for the magnesium.
Well,
But
you're
my-
having to go to bed 3-4 hours earlier.
Right,
than
that's
you've
also
ever had
true.
to.
I'm trying to trick my brain that it's time to go to bed. Right, it's a whole thing. But anyway, so I'm trying to not be on my phone, you know what I mean? And so like imagine waking up at 3:30 in the morning and getting ready and you're on the bus or whatever and I'm seeing this as I'm on my way. It's pitch dark out, it's raining, and I'm watching all these clips of just Jorge Soler and Reynaldo Lopez going at it. Walt Weiss going for the legs on Jorge Soler.
175 pounds. Little gremlin.
And Jorge Soler's a big dude. He always has been. He's a large man. Like he's
Moose.
I mean, I didn't look this up, but ballpark. I mean, he's 6'4".
He's 235. They broke it down.
There's
ESPN
no way
was
he's
talking baseball today.
There's no way that guy is only 235. Not a chance in hell.
Tone, yes. Also, before we get too far, if anyone needs a bet right now, Pete Alonso to go over his bases at plus 135, home run, in 36 elite road rating, records at least a hit 72% of the time, 2 hits 38.89% of the time, bases over 61.11% of the time. That's an insane price for somebody who does it consistently when having an elite rating. Matches up very well against Sean Burke's pitches. Homers 33% of the time. Last 10 road games has gone over his bases 8 of those 10. Homered 5 of his last 10. Overall 6-10 and then 2 of the last 10. I think he's in a great spot today, and Burke should get shelled. If you want to use that up to thing on that one book that we don't use here because we use FanDuel, presented by FanDuel, I would use it on the Orioles. I didn't use it today. Twansky let me know today that it's back. That was my bread and butter a couple years ago when they had it. But I'm getting limited, so there's really nothing I could really pay the juice
Sweet
on,
brag.
and it's till 245. No, it's not even like a brag because I can't even really put anything down. That's why I only use the boost for home runs.
You got to make an account under the roommate's name, steal her ID, and
That's where she wins.
Oh wait, I forgot she bets.
She was.
I forgot she's got
funny.
these like 8-leg White Sox parlays that just for whatever
Or
reason
Bulls.
come
And
through.
She will.
Or
she doesn't
Bulls?
manage the Bull-
What?
She will. Jake, have I never told you this,
No.
dude?
This is
So
genuinely
anyone out there,
disheartening.
the game starts right now. If you want to get in Pete Alonso, I didn't like any
For
other
the
player
record,
prop
off
today.
off Colby's point too. Just for the record, I think Orioles minus 160 today is not a large enough price. Like that should be at this
No.
point. With
Sean Burke
like,
should get
like,
wrecked.
what do you think the White Sox are going to get the dead Shane Smith bounce here? Like the demoted pitcher bounce? No, like the minus 160 here is crazy.
So, also
That's a
Jay
good
Dizzle calls her the prophet.
I mean, anyway, tell this Bulls story because you've never told me this before.
So no, it's she will only bet on the Bulls. She will only make Bulls parlays or White Sox parlays.
That's
so,
hilarious. It's a great bit.
And I'm not lying when I say this. I could have her like screen record all of her parlays, and she's either cashing or missing by one leg. And sometimes it's the hook on that one leg. The most recent funny one she lost was a Bulls.
Oh yeah, how did
parlay.
her bracket do? I forgot we talked about that.
Oh, she got ruined when Michigan State and Iowa State lost. So, but yeah, she always goes outside the box. She did win it when Baylor won it, so insane. But she had Andrew Wiggins points or something like that in a parlay. She goes, I need Andrew Wiggins to have 5 more points. Is he good? I go, you don't know A. Wiggins? Draft day? She goes, I don't care. I go, she goes, is he going to get these points? I go, I don't know. He's been in the league 13 plus years.
No way it's been that long.
It's at least 12. Because he was drafted.
Holy.
He was drafted 2014. So 12.
That makes
or 13.
That makes me feel incredibly old.
Draft day came out 2015. That song. Let's go. We're on Cracker Phillips's TV. Let's go. What's up? Let me look
just
up.
to tie things back into betting before we get to the rest of the slate. Game that starts in 20 minutes. I love the first 3 under and Rangers Mariners. Like this worked
14.
yesterday.
Drafted at 14.
That's so insane. I love the first 3 under Mariners and Rangers. We did this yesterday in the Substack. That's why you should follow HassanSacks.substack.com. Elite pitchers in the first 3. Like we did it yesterday with Crochet and Mizorowski. I'm doing it again today with Wu and Gore. Like because Mackenzie Gore is the one who I'm a little bit more worried about and that. But
what a start by him. What a round of applause to him. I didn't see that coming.
I mean, he's been good. And also the Mariners have been awful against left-handed pitching so far this year. Granted, it's been like 10 days of the season. It hasn't even been 2 weeks. But the Mariners have been very bad against left-handed pitching. And you get them on a getaway day. So they're going back home after this game. That's why it starts in 20 minutes. So you get them on a getaway day. That's always a good spot that I like to attack. And also, like, on the flip side, Brian Wu, he's just that guy. He's awesome. He's struck out 15 and 13 innings pitched already. He's allowed 2 total runs and 2 starts. He's the guy that can win the Cy Young. Because honestly, like if and it's probably going to be Crochet, but I think Wu and at last year, I mean that's still like 15-1, especially now that Hunter Brown is going to be out till like June, which is sucks, but whatever. I think like Brian Wu is where all the value in value is on Cy Young right now. Yeah, 14-1. Like, who thinks that's right? Anybody?
You mentioned the Mariners. We told you. We told you it would catch up to them. We told you. Oh, McCovey is so early in the season.
Colby, I was talking about this.
So much last year.
Colby, I was talking about this last week when I did Game Day Garage and my show that I do weekly there. The Mariners last Friday were minus 105 to win the AL West for some reason. It was April 2nd, and they were minus 105.
This is
like
what? Because I don't overreact 2 weeks in. That's not my thing. I can't do that. I can't just be like,
That's not even an overreaction. That's just wrong. How is that correct?
I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying.
For a minus price for a division that's not the Los Angeles Dodgers on April 2nd or 3rd, whatever the hell it was.
No, that is insane.
That was crazy to me. And
you're crowning them the champs in its
and I get it, minus 105 isn't the most crazy juice, but it might not have even been April yet. It might have been like, let's see, it was April 3rd. And the Mariners were minus 105. Mind you, they were not even first in the division at the time. Still aren't, by the way. Right now, the AL West, Texas leading, then the Angels, then Houston, then Seattle. Seattle's in 4th place. They were minus 105.
I used to do this with the NFL and college football. I'm going to start doing it with baseball because it correlates. It's the same argument. If you said April 3rd. College basketball was still going on at the time. It doesn't matter. You know, like if hypothetically the show is going on, it's June 8th. If you said, well, April 3rd, blah, college basketball was still going on. When I do it with college football and NFL, I go, baseball was still going on. Just to remind people, there was day baseball during this time period. It's a completely different season right now. If it's like November, late October, completely different season. Or December. But that's a complete overreaction. I hope Seattle turns around. I hope Cal turns around because I do enjoy betting on them. Don't bet Cal. Do not bet Cal even if it's a Cal day and you go through your process and you like him because they still price him like he's hitting 78 nukes this year. What are we doing? Insane. Give it some time. Give me a good price. You don't give me a good price anymore. But there's one person that we got to keep our eye on, and I don't think it's an overreaction, and I wrote it in our text messages today, and Jake definitely agrees on it, because we have to talk about Yordan.
Cool.
Thank God he's fine.
Yeah.
Thank God. Thank God. That robot, anyone who wants to boo him, you're an idiot because he was not part of that cheating team, you dense moron.
It's true.
That robot has done nothing wrong but scare the daylights out of opposing pitchers since he came up.
Yep.
Nothing. Baseball is perfect when Yordan is at his peak. Whatever. I don't even know what his peak is because I don't think it's hit it yet. Because
we're seeing it though. He's being placed on graphics with Barry Bonds right now. Like you watch an Astros game.
Yordan.
You watch an Astros game and it's like through 10 games or whatever the hell we're at now. Through 10 games, the only people to either be ahead of Yordan, what he's doing, or be second to Yordan in some instances is Barry Bonds. That's crazy.
And not to forget, Cam Smith looks
really good.
Mwah.
He looks really good.
I keep texting Monty, when's the hyphen going to bring him to an elite rating? Because I just want to bet on him. He's usually like average. He doesn't usually get a good rating because I don't think he makes good enough hard
Thank God the Cubs gave him up for Kyle Tucker for 1 year.
That's exactly what Monty said. Monty said that word for word.
And what's really funny, really quick, not to make this a Chicago thing, the Cubs did it again because Owen Cassie's raking for the Marlins. Here's Edward Cabrera. Cool. Owen Cassie's going to win Rookie of the Year.
It's a good 3-day guy.
Cabrera.
You're a good 3rd, 4th day guy.
Yeah,
congrats.
Right, exactly.
And now they lost Kate Horton.
Yep.
They're in shambles.
Oh. I'm going to do the Colby Marsh show. If only somebody had said that the Cubs were there, if only somebody had said that their rotation was this close to imploding.
Did I ever tell you I spoke in a DePaul class? I spoke up to a DePaul class.
Colby, you bring this story up like
every
week.
This correlates. This correlates to the conversation.
Matt, back me up here. He has told this story like 3 times already. Go ahead. No, go ahead. Tell it.
I want to hear Matt in the chat first. Also, the people listening to the podcast version of this, we do try to go live and listen to people in chat when we do go live.
True.
Anywho,
True.
So I spoke to a DePaul class. Shout out to Matt Fortuna for having me on. They were asking me questions, and one kid asked me about the Cubs win total. I said, knee-jerk, under. I go, I didn't really look into it, under. And then 4 people went by. Another dude was like trying to chirp me and be like, "Well, I think this," and I was like, "Yeah, well, I really haven't looked into it, but I lean with the under. If you told me I had $100 and I'm gonna bet it under." Then to go back around the classroom again, same kid goes, "So yeah, back to that first question with the Cubs win total. You said under on the Cubs, blah blah blah." And I was like, all right, crack knuckle. I go, all right, you want to break this down? First half of the season last year was a complete fire rocket that nobody could stop. Second half, they completely looked like a half of the team that they were in the first half. Could not produce any. What did Matt say? Could not produce any runs. PCA turned into a shell of himself. And look at him now. I haven't heard anyone talk about the Cubs. And you know why? Because the South Side is hashtag fun. Hashtag fun.
Matt said, "I've heard this story too much. I heard about it before it even happened." This Colby, I love you, but that's like the fourth time you've told the exact story.
We have a new audience. We got new people in here.
You said it on this show.
Do not call me Jeff Dunham with repeating jokes.
Oh, and now we're doing Jeff Dunham polls in 2026. All right, we got to move on.
2-6.
We got to move on. Back to the Yordan Alvarez conversation. Like, I agree with you. It's so much better when he's good. It's just that, like, he can never stay healthy. There's always something weird that happens with him, whether it's a random broken finger bone. What?
Is it because he's not moving enough? I mean, he doesn't typically play the outfield, right? He's usually the DH.
I mean, not moving. I mean, stop. He's a major league athlete, Colby. Like, he's not.
Hey, look at Stanton. Buddy can't even walk. Well, he's 37.
Yeah, Buddy can't even walk, but he's also playing really well right now. So I think, it's like the correlation there. Like, he doesn't have to be playing the field every day. He's
also slow, so I don't want him in the outfield if I'm the outfield.
Right, exactly. Like, it's like the same thing with, do we need to be playing David Ortiz in the infield at first base? No, you don't. Just let the dude do what he does. Like, and that's absolutely mash. Now, the thing is with that is if he's just going to be a DH, you're going to have the same problem that David Ortiz had, where never going to win MVP unless he sets a home run record. But
no, he pitches 2 games.
What is this? What's the
Sure, he's the AL Shohei.
How
Another Jeff Dunham joke, everybody.
Right. Thank God.
Right.
Or steals 50 bases. Sure. That's okay. But
yeah.
Let's be honest. If Yordan Alvarez ever steals 5 bases, there'll be parties in the streets.
Hey, people cashed on Stanton stealing a base a couple games back.
That is true. That did happen.
It was like 11-1. Whoever out there took that, plums.
There's somebody that there was somebody that was either A, betting that every single day leading up to it, or B, has bet it every single day since, and it's just in the hole so bad.
I just need one.
Yeah, right. I just need one more, and then we're back, and then I'm done. I'll retire.
I can feel it. I can feel it.
Sure, buddy. Sure.
All right. I know you had a Cy Young prop or a look lean.
It's
looker you want to talk about.
It's not even like I just wanted to talk about the market in and of itself, because following and what piqued my interest in this conversation, what kind of like made me want to talk about this was, now I'm burping too. God, real professional stuff happening over here. Like, Christopher Sanchez had his start against the Giants. He gave up 11 hits, which is like an insane. And he was your favorite going into that start. He had been ahead of Paul Skeens, ahead of Yoshinobu Yamamoto. And now your current market has Skeens back as the favorite because Skeens pitched pretty well yesterday in 6 1/3 innings. So I just think that the thing is with the start that Skeens had, and then now Christopher, what is this fate? Who is this character? What is this?
I was reacting to Skeens bouncing back was all.
Yeah, I mean, which me and you said on opening day on the Game Day Garage stream, like, it'll be fine. He'll be okay. So now our current market sits at Skeens plus 350, Yamamoto 4, Sanchez 450. But then, like, we have to talk about it. Sandy Alcantara, your 4th favorite at 10-1. Do I think he's
stop screwing over dudes?
I mean,
having good games.
That's happened to him for
Go
his
on.
entire career in Miami, though. That's been happening to him for years.
What is that? 3 coaches? What is he had 3 coaches since he won Cy Young?
I think so. I think you're right. I think it's been 3.
Leave him out there. You got how many people in the stands?
Overthinking.
They're there to see him. Who else are they there for? Who? The Cy Young winner, the only person on that lineup and team and roster with an award.
Okay. You saved it at the end.
Yeah.
The Miami Marlins, speaking of which, are #fun. The Marlins.
All the bad teams are, even the Rockies.
Well,
even the Rockies are fun.
First of all, the Marlins are not bad. The Marlins are 6-5 right now. Have they lost 2 in a row? Yes, but they're still
know
game
what
back in the
I'm
Mets for the division.
saying.
Yes,
You know what I'm saying.
They were and are thought of as a bad team. Yes, correct. I agree with you on that. Yeah, I mean the Marlins do this thing where they overthink it. I do understand a little bit just because he is coming off these 2 straight injury-marred seasons. You don't want to proverbially have him blow his load this early in the season, but like you're right, when he's dealing like that, you got to leave him in. Like that, they would have won the game if they keep him in.
You just needed a double play, and then you got the doubles.
Right.
Do I understand it? Yes, but when you already have one out, I think you got to give him a little bit of a longer leash in that moment. It wasn't 2 guys on, no outs, right? It's not how it started.
No.
So also, we're just 2 guys with mics right now. We don't have any coaching experience.
Hey, some of us have Marlins futures, and that's as good as, okay?
You might as well payroll.
All of this, yeah, exactly. Hire me. Hey, Marlins, we're both looking for work. Hey, we're willing to accept positions.
Marlins man needs some interns.
Yeah, we're oh God, we're willing to accept positions in the baseball ops department. But all of that to say, like, I think, is it most likely that one of the top 3 wins? Yes, of course. But the guy who goes tonight, and not even tonight, in a couple of hours, I still think Shohei, there's a lot of room here. He's 27-1 as the longest price that I saw. Like, he could easily elbow his way into this thing. If he goes out there tonight and dominates against the Blue Jays, who have been struggling anyway, and they just got swept by the White Sox, for God's sake. Like,
they're getting murdered.
I think Shohei by this time tomorrow, and even earlier, by tomorrow morning, Shohei's price could be 13-1, if not shorter.
Do you know what Mackenzie Gores is off the dome? Just thinking of the other
for
side.
The American League.
He's the only one that really grabs me of who's a guy that's impressed me, and I know is a long shot.
He's going to be in the 50s just because I get what you're saying. Like, his starts have been good, not great. I mean, I think he's going to have a good start today against the Mariners. I see 40 bop around here. 40 at FanDuel, which of course the show is presented to you by FanDuel. It's a good plug right there. It's a professional plug right there.
Hey,
Gonna add it to the reel. Where's the because the Green Book pulls down awards when the games are going on. It's because they suck.
Oh my God.
Yeah, they pull that down. Let's see. Let's check one more. But he's going to be in that 40 to 50 range. And I do agree with you. Mackenzie Gore was somebody who, coming into the year, I was really interested in for Cy Young, just because, like, if you're going to choose anybody, like, guys that I was going to choose to go against Crochet and Super Bowl were Hunter Brown, Mackenzie Gore, and Brian Wu. And Hunter Brown, cross him off. Not going to win. Ain't going to happen. He's not going to be back till June. He has a shoulder thing. They're shutting him down for a couple of weeks. He's not even going to pick up a baseball for 3 weeks, at least. So he's out. Scratch him off. That leaves Wu and Gore. And I mean, because the Brian Wu thing for me is this has been the trajectory for him. And like last year, he finally made 30 starts. He was great. And it feels like now, either this year or next year, is going to be the Brian Wu experience. At another book, Mackenzie Gore is 35-1. So 40-1 best price out there.
It's not bad. I'm not running to go get that, but he is somebody I'll keep on my radar.
But if you think he's going to have a good start today, like I do against the Mariners, that price probably changes $10 at least. If he goes out and throws 6 innings, shutout or 1-run ball, 7-8 strikeouts, that price comes way down.
Yeah, that's not bad. Any other overreactions or complaints early on?
Complaints,
My
not particularly. Overreactions, not particularly. I mean, we could
Mine
like
is
circle
just-
back. We could circle back to the Cubs thing real quick. Like the NL Central is wide open. The NL Central is wide open.
It's probably better that way instead of it just being a two-man
Well, yeah,
race.
1000%. I mean, it gives us betting opportunities to go against. I think the Cubs are still the favorite for that division. Milwaukee's leading them by like 4 games.
Did not to again shows off the boards. Did you see the video of the fellas in the stands
That's the most general statement
in
I've
at
ever heard in
Wrigley?
my life.
At Wrigley,
I don't think so.
the hot dog, the hot
No,
dog.
I didn't see this.
Well, let me just say, to keep this a PG show because there's kids, they were doing Lady and the Tramp with the hot dogs. A bunch of dudes, and then it stirs up the Cubs fans don't care about baseball argument, and then, you know, it is what it is. Yeah, the glizzy shearing, Tukey.
I can't believe I didn't see this. Yeah, I have no idea. I did
Dude,
not
it
see
was
this.
everywhere. You'll find it. You'll stop
I'm
now
sure-
that now
I'm
that
sure
your
I could-
phone
Right.
hears this. You're gonna see it as soon as you open your phone.
It's
next.
going to be the first thing I see once we get off the air.
Just a bunch of dudes from Naperville throating down some glizzies.
Yeah.
All right, but the only complaint I have as a Yankee fan is I'm just over Jazz. I don't get jazzed up over Jazz. I can't stand his approach at the plate. It drives me up the wall. Is this because he lost one of my bets? Maybe, but I'm just sick of watching him play and knowing the most lazy strikeout is coming my way. I can't get down with him.
I thought we were talking about Jazz Chisholm, not Aaron Judge.
Shut your lips. The only time he comes through is when it doesn't matter. And it's usually a game they're down like 8. And I just hate seeing him up there with his nonchalant swing. That's how he swings through. And then he goes, and then that ball's in the dirt. But at least he's not Andrew Benintendi swinging and striking out and the ball hits him in the face.
Yeah, that was tough.
Jazz's pitch selection is how bad Shohei started the season, but that's Jazz's entire career.
Yeah.
Dude can't track a fly ball. You ever see him track a fly ball? He clearly can't even get the ball out of his hands. He drives me nuts. He has the talent. He has the talent. And I know we all know he has the confidence of an all-star Hall of Famer, but the dude just doesn't perform.
Sounds like you in college. That's what they said about you, right?
No, I performed for Club DePaul.
Have the Yankees, I don't know why I said the Yankees like that. Have the Yankees bricked? I'm trying to figure out how I want to say this. Have the Yankees bricked high upside? Like, has anyone bricked high upside players more than the Yankees in the last 10 years?
Give me. I don't think you could say Jazz is a brick only because of last year. Because
let me put it this way.
30,
for the Jazz conversation, bricked it in terms of what the expectation was.
I would say with him,
it's been a disappointment. If you want to just say bricked, Volpe, Dominguez.
They don't produce talent. Well, they also traded for Jazz. They got him from Miami. You knew that.
Right, but at the time, that trade was, here's a young guy going nowhere in Miami. Let's bring him to the big stage. And then, to your point, those games in Miami, they didn't matter because those were those terrible Miami teams from 2-3 years ago. And and now he goes and immediately when he went to New York, he turtled. And so I just thinking of the Yankees of the last let's just call it 5 or 6 years. Jason Dominguez, Jazz Chisholm, Anthony Volpe, to an extent, remember the whole Greg Bird thing? Everyone thought he was going to be awesome at first base.
Pretty sure he had injuries, but yeah.
Greg Bird that didn't help.
Bird was a disaster.
Yeah, but
Clint,
that was
Clint Frazier.
Clint Frazier. Oh
Jake,
my God.
Jake, you would have hated me. I was a Clint Frazier diehard.
No, I loved Clint Frazier coming out of Cleveland, like in that trade. Was that the Andrew Miller trade?
Yes.
Like,
yes.
I don't know how I know that. Like, I loved Clint Frazier. I thought he was gonna be like, I thought he was next. Like,
It was all off the bat speed. You'd watch videos of him in the cage, like, this
Yes.
guy's got it.
and he had the
And
flow
he would just
and
go-
the chains, and he was sick. Yeah, and then he was.
And he was
just
a
like-
redhead. He was what PCA is. He's PCA. Same personality, same vibe. They dress the same. They wear cool shoes.
Yeah.
They're the same person, except one didn't have concussions and derailed his career. Clint Frazier was awesome.
Yeah.
Clint Frazier during
great.
COVID, we got to see what he could have been. Too bad he got too many concussions. But you're right. The only couple players that have developed is, I guess you could say, Gary Sanchez, excluding the obvious captain of the team. Gary still plays. I think you got to give Gary something there.
And you know what? To Gary Sanchez's credit, he's always good for the random 3-week stretch where he hits like 12.
They called him
home
up at the
runs.
right time.
Right? Like Gary Sanchez is always good for the random 3-week stretch in like May or June where he just hits like 12 home runs in a 15-game span. It's hysterical.
Miguel, that's a good point, Matt. When I see Miguel Andujar, I get excited.
But Andujar didn't become anything until he left. Like that wasn't a Yankees.
He should have won Rookie of the Year.
I agree with that. But then remember
people called me a biased Yankee fan because I was so adamant that Shohei didn't deserve it.
I don't disagree with that. But then remember, like the next 2 he disappeared.
Oh, we'll
for
talk
2
about
years.
it, Speezy.
Dude,
He
he disappeared
what
for
do
2
you have?
years.
48 doubles.
Yeah, he was. I agree with you. He was on, and then now, of course, like, and the meme still happens where it's like, oh, the Yankees want to trade Miguel Andujar for Yuri Perez. Like, it's just the memes still happen now, which is very funny. But yeah, I mean, like, I think about a team that has bricked player development more than the Yankees over the last 10 years, and I outside of like the Rockies, obviously, like I'm talking about like good teams who you expect to be able to pump out talent.
It's who they are.
Yeah.
I mean, I think just what the team is, what the expectations are every single year, it's going to derail any like the best example I used it. I went on Dad's Bet Baseball with Adam Rosenberg before the season started to preview the Yanks, and just imagine if the Yankees had Jack Caglianone this year. His career would be over with.
Yeah.
If he put that up in New York. It's just there's a short leash and it's really tough to develop because
you know who he would turn into? If Jack Caglianone was in a New York Yankees uniform, he'd be Joey Gallo all over again.
Worse.
I don't know if it could get much worse than that. Do you remember how bad that was?
Joey Gallo was brutal.
I don't know if it could get
a
much
place
like
like
that.
Kansas City is the perfect place for Caglianone to fail miserably and then pick himself back up and piece together everything back. So I think it's nearly impossible. I mean, Volpe's rookie season won a Gold Glove. I mean, he's not spectacular, but it was a good year for a rookie. Schlittler, good year, still looking fine.
He's still he looks good.
And I'm not that high on him because I think we're due for a collapse. But he looks great.
Yeah.
So I think for the Yankees, it's easier to weed out the weak and for people that can actually handle you in New York. So that might be a harsh thing to say, but I think that's how it is.
This is actually good because this is a good conversation and to swing into a betting conversation because this is a better betting show. It's presented by Better Day and FanDuel, and it's we like to bet.
It's us.
And it's us. I mean, granted, every other team right now in the AL East, especially the Red Sox, Jesus Christ, stink. Oh. But do we think that maybe even if it's not right now, do we think there's a bet to be made at some point in the AL East trying to go against the Yankees? And maybe it is right now. I don't know. I'm willing to hear that argument. But like the Yankees right now, they're definitely a minus price for the division. Oh, did FanDuel pull this down? That would really stink. No. Oh, wait, here we go. I got it. Never mind. Yeah, I mean, the Yankees are minus 150. Yeah, the Blue Jays have been absolutely.
I would even say the Yankees have been spectacular. They're obviously the best team in the East right now.
Yeah, they're 8-2. But like, I mean,
yeah.
All right, so let's play the game, Colby. Like, if you had to bet one of these,
2.
Yeah, they're 8-2.
Wow.
Let's play the game. You have $100 free bet. You have to bet the AL East. Are you betting? And these odds are courtesy of FanDuel. The Yankees at -150, the Orioles at +470, the Red Sox at 6-1, the Blue Jays at +650, or the Rays at 17-1. For reference, before you answer, the Orioles and Rays are currently 3.5 games back. The Blue Jays are 4.5 back. The Red Sox are 5.5 back.
I wouldn't bet the Blue Jays or the Red Sox, to answer your question.
So you're betting the Orioles.
I could bet the Rays.
I mean, you could
To look like the smartest guy in the room. Who doesn't want to be that guy?
This isn't the Rays of old, though.
No, it's not. They're just an exciting couple bats with Junior Caminero. But it's probably not the Blue Jays. Probably the Orioles. I'm not. I wasn't high on the Blue Jays going into the season. I think the morale had to have crumbled a tad when you got your heart ripped out in Game 7. Sure, they lost Bo.
Sure.
They got Cease. Blah, blah, blah. They pieced some things together. They're still a solid team. Could they still win the East? 1,000%. Again, college basketball was still going on this week. So anything we're really overreacting on right now means nothing in a month and a half.
And to be fair, because there's going to be people out there saying, oh, well, maybe the Blue Jays have just had a tough stretch. This is what the Blue Jays record schedule has been up to this point, and where they're at with a 4-7 record.
White Sox, Dodgers, Miami, right?
No, worse. Got swept by the White Sox, about to be swept by the Dodgers, probably. Lost series at home to the Colorado Rockies.
Yes, the Rockies. Yes.
To the Colorado Rockies. At home. Lost the series.
They have done what the White Sox did in the second, or they're doing what we thought the White Sox would do and carry over that momentum from last year, because the second half for them, as I watched a ton of Rockies games because of the F5, and I enjoyed watching them. Their offense is far greater than their rotation.
Yeah.
And if you don't watch the games, you're like, they just suck. No, their offense is actually, they hum. They're the power of friendship.
Yeah.
They're offensively
I made this
a
argument.
fun
I think I
team
made
to
this
watch.
argument to you about the Rockies, that at least they have major leaguers in the lineup. Like, they're not blowing you away. It's the Mickey
Moniak's a flamethrower right now.
It's the Mickey Moniaks of the world. I
love Mickey.
Oh, his career resurgence is great. It's very fun to watch. But it's, for example, it's the Edward Julians of the world. It's the Mickey Moniaks of the world.
Dude,
it's
him
the
on that team is
Ezekiel
comedy.
Tovars of the world. But these are major league players. Years past, it's been you and I.
Yeah, you, me, and Ritter.
Yeah, it's just this Rockies team, which I'm so tempted. Maybe we should. I was very close. I hovered on this bet today, and I didn't because of the price. I kind of want to bet the Rockies today. I kind of want to bet they play the Astros. Christian Javier, who got shelled in his first start.
So
but Rockies at home. Hear me out. Jakey narrative. Rockies at home, chance to go 6-6 would be the first time. The Rockies have been.
Who's the up to?
Oh, that's a good point.
To save your tail.
It's a good point. But it would be the first time the Rockies have started a year 6-6 or better since 2022.
The Astros are like -160 or something like that.
It's something like that.
Too.
Last time I
checked.
So
use that promo.
Last time I checked, the Rockies were +130 or something. Let's see. Yeah, right now at FanDuel they're +120.
I mean, all they have to do is shut him out in the first and then go up 2. Boom.
And Javier was awful in his first start.
You just have to worry about ground balls. He's a big ground ball guy.
Yeah, of course, but
you're in Colorado.
I think actually the Rockies could be scrappy. When they're going to call up Zach Venus.
That's what I want the Marlins, White Sox, and them to be. That's all I want. All I want. Is it that much to ask for? No. Also, it makes. Jess went to a Sox game this weekend, and I didn't go because I had work. I missed out on some fun.
Were you about to
missed
say
out
I
on a
didn't get
Mooney home run.
invited? Were you about to
Yeah,
say
I
I
almost
didn't get
did.
invited?
I almost said it like that, yeah. But I missed out on a Mooney nuke and some hot dogs. Come on.
Yeah, it's tough.
Come on. Anywho, I only have one play this evening, and it's the Yankees' first 5 team total over 2.5 at -105, taking on Luis Severino, who has been awful against elite rated hitters, according to Batter Cipher Box. Write-up is on the website. Go check it out. The Yankees have 4 elite hitters, 3 strong. So basically the entire lineup is almost rated elite. They're 4.38 rating. Their 45 is an elite rating. So anything above a 45 is elite. So they're a couple decimals away. In 114 games with a similar rating, they score 3 runs 75% of the time, 4 runs 61% of the time, 5 runs 50.8% of the time. That is over a span of 9 innings. That's a full game sample size for like team totals, etc. But the data is from the starting pitcher. So I want to be on the first 5 in this one. Severino today allows the most hard contact among starting pitchers. Today has a poor average hitter matchup, hard contact, WOBA, ISO, and K percentage. And hasn't looked great to kick off the season. I want to be in the Yanks' first 5.
It's your bread and butter. That's your
It's
known.
the bread and butter. Bread and butter. Also, do you know who's elite
Bread
and
and
definitely has a delectable hit price today? Ryan McMahon.
Okay. Sure.
I'm gonna look up his price. I just want to know what it is.
Ooh, boy.
People were trying to tell me that when I tweeted out Jazz Chisholm is a wasted at bat or whatever, and people are like Ryan McMahon too. Ryan McMahon is there for his glove. There is a difference between getting mad at Jazz and getting mad at Ryan McMahon. Ryan McMahon can bat 148, and I know he's not making a single error to make up for his horse crap bat. So get away from me with that nonsense. You think Ozzie Smith, Hall of Famer Ozzie Smith, is in the Hall because of his bat? Go educate yourself.
Well,
God!
I don't know if we should be doing Ozzie Smith, Ryan McMahon comparisons, but
Yes, we should. Everyone should.
I don't know if we should.
Ryan
do it.
McMahon to record a hit today is $1.07. $1.07.
That's crazy. I'm also I had to pull up the Mariners Rangers game really fast because Mackenzie Gore started immediately the game with men on first and second.
Oh,
But
well, good
2
thing
outs
I didn't bet
could
it.
could get away with it. The first 3 under could still be safe. It's okay.
All right, what else you got today?
I was thinking of you when I did this, the Colby Marcio special. Shohei to get not over 1.5 total bases, not to hit a home run. Shohei Ohtani to hit a double plus 350.
Do both. Do the home run.
I should do both, but on the Substack,
I was gonna text you to do that, and I was like, I'll wait till he talks about it on the show.
on the Substack, HassanText.substack.com, went with the Shohei Ohtani. Please get out of this. Went with the double, and I want to make sure I get the price right. Ohtani to record a double plus 356 at the Green Book because he has really good history against Dylan Cease, 10 for 26 in his career, including a couple of doubles. In 17 games, he's got 5 doubles at Rogers Center. Pretty good. Oh, and by the way, it's
Hit one
Shohei
off the
Ohtani.
wall.
What?
Hit one off the wall.
Hit one off the wall.
yesterday for a single.
Yeah, like it's just
What's going on, Nate?
Like the bases is only minus 105, but like let's take like I was gonna play the bases, just the over 1.5 total bases, and I heard Colby's voice like in my head, being like, see,
What was the price?
for the bases minus 105?
For 1.5?
Yes.
That's a
Oh,
great
Mackenzie
price.
Gore gets out of it. Let's go.
Wow.
Gets out of it. Back-to-back strikeouts to get out of the danger. Woo!
That's a great price.
But then I was like, yeah, minus 105 is good. But then I heard your voice in my head, just like,
Chase
just
the
play
value.
the double. Like, that was a bad impression of you. Very stupid show we do here. But I like the double plus 356. I like considering the history against Cease. Even, like, and it was, but he's pitching tonight. Won't he be more focused on that? He's the best player in the world in history. He's very, very good. I think he can hit a double. I think he can lace a double and still pitch really well, which, by the way, brings me back to my original point of I think Shohei Ohtani's Cy Young price is going to come crashing down after tonight because the Blue Jays look absolutely lethargic at the plate. They look just beaten down, don't want to be there anymore. Not great. Maddie puts in the chat, and he's right. Ohtani does have a history of helping himself out when he's pitching as well. Just the Thanos meme, fine, I'll do it myself. At a huge price, plus 356 for the double.
Take the home run too, people.
Or take the home run too.
You're not paying any juice. You're not paying any juice. You're saving yourself on him.
Oh, there's a 4-1 out there. There's a 4-1 on the double.
That's a great price. That's why I was telling you guys a couple weeks ago when Amanda was in here saying she paid the plus money on the 2.5. His double price is always an insane number. So even if you miss out on the double because he homers, and his homer price is usually crap anyway, so at least you're getting the 2-1 price. Also, Monty told me this a couple years ago that if you blind bet Shohei's home run above a certain price, it's an automatic play because that's how what's the word? That's how efficient he is. Yeah. It's like above 180. Like it's a 180 and up. But I won't go anything below plus 200 because it's not worth the squeeze. So do not bet 2.5. Take the double and the home run. Same thing with Schwarber. If you're looking for value, Schwarber's another dude who has a 4-1 double price consistently.
Amazing.
If he's not a guy that's typically going to get doubles, but if he's doing one or the other, or if not, actually, he is a guy that hits a ton of singles. So I take that back. But again, if you're looking for extra value, you want a ladder play, it's usually a nuts price. So that's enough on that. But take the home run, Jake. Take the home run.
All right. So Jake Bauer's just peeing me off right now. Not great. But that was another one. That was a big price for the 1.5 total bases. That's why I played it. I did something today with one of the Major League Baseball players that I like, which I'll just give it out here. I like the Rays team total over 3.5 against Colin Ray. I do air quotes facetiously. Obviously, I know who Colin Ray is, but it's Rhea time. Like it's his first start for the Cubs, coming out of the bullpen, only in the rotation because of the Cade Horton injury. His 2 relief appearances have been fine. 6 1/3 inning, 3 earned runs, whatever. It's Colin Ray, and he's gone against the Guardians and the Angels. And the Angels have been scrappier than we thought, but this Rays lineup is very clearly the best lineup he's faced so far. Aranda, Junior, Yandy, that top 3 alone is the best that he's seen all year long. And he's also just so aggressively mediocre. So I like the Rays team total 3.5 to only pay a little bit of juice too. It's minus 125. I think that's a fine juice squeeze to play. I hate how I said that, but I also, Colby, because I can't resist, because there's a golf tournament tomorrow.
Oh, so you got master plays.
So I had to parlay the Rays team total over 3.5 with Matt Fitzpatrick to win the whole thing, and that gets you up to 40 to 1 to 1. What? What? I like him, and I like the Rays today.
That's the Jakey Rake special right there.
It honestly, I had way more of these last year because I was insane, but it's the only one I have, the only one that's alive that I have. So do with that what you will.
All right. Well, I guess we'll end on that.
I've been told if people want master stuff, I always bet Victor Hovland. I'm a Victor Hovland guy, and I don't want to be on the sidelines when it eventually happens. And it's 50 to 1 this year. That for a guy who's usually in the 20s, I'll take the 50. I've heard a lot of people say Fitzpatrick. That's why I bet him. I think 24 to 1 is still the best price out there. If you want to parlay with some MLB stuff today, you can get up into that 40 range. That's what I did. And I've heard a lot of people say Bobby Mack this week. He melted down at the Valero this past weekend. Literally watched it happen on Sunday. I don't really like that. That's not a guy that I want to bet on. If you like, that's just, I don't know. It gives me a bad feeling. And I've heard a couple people say Rom too at 12 to 1. I can't do the live guys. I just can't, because every year we do this at the Masters. Got to bet the live guys. They've been playing well. They're fresher, and then they do nothing. So have fun with Bryson and Brooks and I'm good on the live guys. give me Fitzpatrick, give me Hovland. I might add somebody else. I'm marinating on it, but I have to text some people. But those are my two.
Pimento cheese is on us, sponsored by Better Day.
That'd be great. I would love that. I'm so hungry, dude. I'm about to walk over to Trader Joe's and get me something. I'm starving.
All right, we'll end the show with some golf claps. Ready?
Yep.
Everybody, that was the off the
Let me show you
board
something.
edition of the Better Day family. Jake Hassan, follow him at the Jake Hassan on X. HassanHacks.substack.com. Colby M Bets everywhere, even on Substack. Go check it out. Everything is free. Everything is always transparent. Everything is always fun. Make sure you go check out
Everything
the
is
Game
awesome.
Center over on Better Day. We got a ton of tools on there. Go check them out. Trends, etc., etc. You need more tools. Your tool shed, your tool bag doesn't have enough tools. Go check it out over on betterday.com. This has been Off the Board. We love you guys. We will see you as soon as we humanly possibly can show you again our face.